Whoa, it's like an elaboration station out there. Yo, welcome to a psychedelic version of Theatrical Thursday. Today we're gonna talk about writing, elaboration, going from the very small to the very big and expansive. Elaboration is all about piecing it together. It's kind of like that little grain of sand that gets in the oyster, yo. And then the oyster turns it into a pearl. And then the pearl is caught when the oyster's caught, and the fisherman sells it to the jewelry store, and the jewelry store sells the pearl to a man to give to his wife and to celebrate 50 years of marriage and 6 kids. Man, I know that's far out, but that's elaboration, going from that little speck of sand all the way up to that big family. Come with me now, yo, and I'll show you what I mean. Today we're going to talk about elaboration, going from that speck of sand you remember from the oyster to that big family. Well, elaboration much the same way, going from the very general to the very specific. First, you need a big idea. You need something that you can ask questions about, add details to, a statement that expresses the big idea. And here we have one, your first sentence in your paragraph. The farm, that's our subject, is a great place to be because my family is there. All right, where do you like to go in this instance? The farm. And why? Because of the family. Now, when you see that, you want to ask questions, such as, who is the family? Or, what does the family do? Or, what's so fun? You could ask any number of specific questions about the family. Do they go drag racing? Do they play football? Do they fish? What makes it great to be at the farm? The key is to ask a question so that you can move on with your elaboration. Step 2, you get a little more specific. You stated your big idea. Now say something a little more specific about your first sentence. During the summer days spent on the farm, you can see as many as 8 aunts and uncles and 20 cousins. We don't have enough places at the dinner table for them. Did we say something more specific about the family? You bet we did. We now know that we like to be at the farm because of the family, which is 8 aunts and uncles and 20 cousins. So, what do the cousins do? Who are they? What are their names? What's so fun about them? Are any of them quirky? Who knows? But ask a question so that you can get a little bit more specific. Step 3, say just a bit more about your specifics. Keep your big example, your home run hit, if you will, hidden until the next sentence. With such a big family, there's always something fun going on. Well, we ask ourselves, what is the fun? And that's where your big details should come from. We like to be at the farm because of the family. We like to be at the farm because of the family, which is 8 aunts and uncles and 20 cousins. We like to be at the farm because of the family, which is 8 aunts and uncles and 20 cousins, and there's always something fun going on. Well, what is it? Let me erase. Step 4, your big example. This is your knockout punch. This is where you're going to show your instructor or show someone at your workplace that you know how to go from the very general, a very simple argument, and get to the very specific proof of it. You want to show what you mean. Last summer, we decided to have our own family Olympics. I won the swim race, my aunt won the tennis tournament, and when all events were over, we had a barbecue to celebrate. That is very specific. We started out with just liking to go to the farm because of the family. And then we found out who they were, we found out that they have fun, and then our big detailed example, and that is our knockout punch where we cinch the good grade or we get the job. Your final step, wrap it up. End your paragraph while focusing on the big idea. The relationships and fellowship that my family always shares on the farm always has me looking forward to our next visit. A little bit of redundancy with the always, but that's not the point. Relationship and fellowship, that's the point. Did we reiterate, did we say again what we said at the beginning? We sure did. Relationships, family. Fellowship is fun. You wrap it up by restating your argument. Say what you said at the beginning, just say it a little bit differently. I hope this helped you and will help you elaborate as you continue to grow with writing. Yo, wasn't that far out, yo? Looking at elaboration, going from the very basic to the very specific. I hope you can use that in your creative writing, writing for the workplace, writing for physics, for humanities, for nursing, for your culinary arts, whatever it may be. And I wish you peace, love, and harmony